questioning how to make the music work on Facebook, and I'm kind of going through watching people analyze. It's the same question over and over again. So I'm gonna let you guys know that there is a way to do this. Facebook is obviously not allowing non-original content on their reels, and like if you're monetized, you want to make sure that you're using the music that they don't have, like that's not on their like list of songs in their like categories. So when you go into the Facebook reels, try not to use their music, press the share music from their audio. Skip that, you got to skip that. Once you get to the skipping stage, then you go into the audio, adjust the volume, remove the actual volume that's from there originally, take it out, and then press the record button on the voice record from your phone directly, and utilize the sounds that are around you, the music that you probably have done if you're producing music, and create it from there. Briefly walk you through how to do that. I've tested out a few angles on this, and I feel as if it's important to understand that there is a way through this. I really do think that everybody needs to learn how to do this music stuff if you're going to be doing online uploads for videos and stuff. This is like huge. Right now it's going on throughout all the industry's platforms. I do the same thing for YouTube. All the music that you hear I've either uploaded from the GarageBand that I have on my phone, tracks that I've done on the computer with the DAWs that I have, or the iPad. Or I just do a natural sound with an instrument, like my keyboard. Because I think this is the biggest topic that's happening, and everybody still knocks their head on the same subject. I really think that this is something that should be honed in. Beyond just talking about music production, there is that other world where music is becoming like copywritten. Now, back in the day when you had Mozart and Beethoven and all the other classical musicians, there was no such thing as copyrights. There were a lot of composers that were copying other composers, and there was no such thing that was written up as copywritten. So copyrights is basically a new thing that's happening right now. And YouTube's also flagging it. So YouTube, apparently Whatnot, the platform that I'm selling on, Poshmark I don't think is doing it, but Whatnot, for instance, they're very, I don't think they're doing it as much, but apparently it's in their agreement not to use other people's music if you're going to be doing streaming, unless you get approved by the musician themselves. So I highly recommend the process of considering music of your own terms to do this kind of stuff, because all the platforms are asking and requiring this. Hey, and it's good for musicians, because if you're trying to get your name out there as a musician, this is the way to move forward in the music. Besides obviously uploading on Spotify and distribution with CD Baby or TuneCore or any other of the other platforms. I was using Reverb. Deezer was actually connected to Reverb, but something happened, and I was very suspicious about the movements that were happening on Reverb. So I'm not going back there. I'd be very concerned. Things are going down. I highly recommend, as a musician myself, besides doing the fashion, using your own music. I can't emphasize it enough, but this is what's happening throughout the industries. So that's where I am right now with the concept. I think this was a very important subject to talk about. I just brought this up on Facebook because somebody else had the same question. So I'm like, okay, well, if everybody has the same question, this question needs to be answered right now. And I feel as if this would be a good time for me to include my say in it and talk through what I've experienced so far and take it from there. She goes on the beach one day while the men look by her side, and the moment she walks, the moment she talks, she got that sexy way she walks. Asked her gently by the beach, would you like a drink? She smiled and winked. She got that sexy way she walks. Just a little bit of jazz there. Thank you for popping over. I'm not playing all the tracks, like the whole thing, because we know that YouTube and Facebook and all these other platforms will flag you. So I am just gonna leave it there. Arigatou gozaimashita, matashita, sayonara, and janai bye bye. Please like and subscribe. We will talk more about production and layouts later. I think it's important that since there's a question that is going around throughout the whole internet, it's important to answer the question. I don't think enough people have answered this question about Facebook, and I think it's time that somebody says something, so I'm saying something now. Please share, like, and subscribe, and hopefully, yeah, and I just did my hair. I dye my own hair, folks. I like to do a lot of my own things. I'll speak to you later.